a lot.
He said you just can't figure out how to use the clock.
Yeah, and all this at the same time.
There's nothing to it.
Yes.
Sometimes I forget how much of it I do. I forgot I was hanging the second ball with the ball the house.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Dave Raker Gym at Raa Middle School. The Rams basketball program would like to thank you for joining us for our annual 8th grade night. Tonight's contest will feature the Griffin Tigers and your Raa Rams. Tonight we would like to honor our outgoing 8th grade players. If you would, direct your attention to the players as they are announced.
Right. Put your camera that way. Muchas gracias.
First up, Antron Reynolds, a first-year Raa basketball player. Beyond basketball, AJ is a 2-year player for the Rams football team and is a member of the Advanced Chorus. Antron spent his 8th grade year improving himself academically, receiving multiple academic rewards. He will be attending Leon High School in the fall.
It's Fidgetakis Gap. When you get to that name, I'll remind you. I'll get that.
Next we have Bryce Sampson, a first-year Raa basketball player. Beyond basketball, Bryce has been a member of the Steel Drums Band, the piano class. Bryce will be running on the track team after basketball season concludes. He will be attending Leon High School in the fall. Next is Jeremiah Stevens, a first-year Raa basketball player. Beyond basketball, Jeremiah has been a member of the Raa Band. He will be traveling to Europe this summer for cultural expansion purposes. He will be attending Godby High School in the fall. Next is Tony Harper, a first-year player at Raa. Beyond basketball, he is a 2-year Spanish student and has aspirations of traveling to Latin America in the near future. Tony is a track star for the Rams and looks to compete in the 100 and 200 meter dash. He will be attending Godby High School in the fall. Next is Dewan Thomas, another first-year player at Raa. Beyond basketball, Dewan played running back for the Rams football team this season. Dewan was recently rewarded the Rams Reward for Distinguished Behavior and Student Achievement. He will be attending Godby High School in the fall. Next is Jaden Jefferson Yeager, a first-year basketball player. Beyond basketball, Jaden is a 2-year football player at Raa. He is also the starting quarterback. He is also a member of the Distinguished Young Gentlemen Civic Group. He will be attending Godby High School in the fall. Next up is Tyler Long, a first-year basketball player as well. Beyond basketball, Tyler is a dominant pitcher for his travel baseball team and an active member in his church's youth ministry and Raa's Fellowship of Christian Athletes. He will be attending Leon High School in the fall. Next is Chase Hudson, a 2-year basketball player at Raa. Beyond basketball, Chase is a member of the Advanced Chorus and has maintained A-B honor roll distinction throughout his entire career at Raa. He will be attending Florida High School in the fall. All right, Kawan.
Kiwi. Thanks.
Next is Kawan Kiwi Banks, a 2-year player at Raa. Beyond basketball, Kiwi is a member of the Advanced Chorus and was the starting running back on the football team this season. He has also anchored the sports on the school news, the Ram Bleat. A high academic achiever, he will leave Raa with a combined 3.5 GPA. He will be attending Florida High in the fall.
I'm Ron Burke. James Vijayatakis. Yeah.
Next is James Vijayatakis, a 3-year basketball player. Beyond basketball, James is a 3-year member of Raa's prestigious jazz band and has also been a 3-year member of the cross-country and soccer teams and holds the school record for the fastest 2-mile run. James will be attending Leon High School in the fall.
Okay.
Which means I missed the picture opportunity. Oops. It's fine.
This is wireless.
Next is Tajden Davis, a 3-year player at Raa. Beyond basketball, Taj has been a member of the Raa Chorus and Band, as well as the Industrial Arts class. Taj has aspirations of making a living playing basketball professionally. Taj will be attending Leon High School in the fall.
Eighth graders, go. Get set. And now if you give a round of applause to our 8th grade cheerleaders. First we've got Jennifer Perkins. She will be attending Leon next year. This is her first year at Raa as a cheerleader. And next we have Chelsea Dara. This is her 3rd year on the squad, and she's being escorted by her sister. She will be attending Leon High School. Next we have Sky Williams. This is her 3rd year on the squad, and she will be attending Leon next year. She is being escorted by her mother and her friend Maya. Next we have Brandy Barnes. This is her 2nd year on the squad, and she is being escorted by her mother. She will be attending Godwin High School next year. Next we have Courtney Webster. This is her 3rd year on the squad as well. She's being escorted by her mother and father, and Courtney will be attending Leon next year. Next we have Jade Sutton. This is her 1st year on the squad, and Jade will be attending Godwin next year. Next we have Justin Horn. This is her 1st year on the squad, and she will be attending Godwin next year. Next we have Anaya Bryson. This is her 1st year on the squad. She's being escorted by her mother, and Anaya will attend Leon next year. Next we have Talia Sills, one of our coaches
You guys had a script for it off.
And now let's introduce the visiting Griffin Tigers. Number 3, Adams. Number 4, Brown. Number 5, Douglas. Number 10, Oglesby. Number 11, Texter Scott. Number 12, Grant. Number 13, Rollins. Number 14, Francis. Number 15, Hawkins. Number 20, Lewis. Number 21, Spencer. Number 22, Singleton. Number 23, Brown. Number 25, Ross. And number 30, Misha. And now, here are your 2018 defending champion, Raa. Number 10, Jeremiah Stevens. Number 11, D1 Thomas. Number 12, Bryce Simpson. Number 13, Tony Harper. Number 15, Thomas Herring. Number 20, William Moore. Number 23, Joshua Payne. Number 24, Philip Garcia. Number 25, Antron Reynolds. Number 33, Tyler Long. And the starters for tonight's game, number 3, Kawan Banks. Number 4, James S.G. Number 5, Chase Hudson. Number 21, Tyson Davis. 22, Jaden Jefferson Yeager. At this time, everyone please stand with your hats and with respect, direct your attention to mid-court for the playing of our national anthem. right, getting set up for action here. The Rams taking on the Tigers. This is Raa's last home game of the regular season, and then we'll be into the playoffs where they could potentially get another home game out of that. Griffin controls the tip, moves it across, sets up their offense. Trying to work it inside. It's a long two. Shot goes through for number 25. Chase Hudson's with the ball. Gets it to Jaden Jefferson. Works it to Trojan Davis down low. Puts up a shot. Up and in. Score is 2-all here as we start off the first quarter. Griffin passing around a little bit too strong there. Bounces off a player and into Trojan Davis' hands, who drives the lane. Up. Shot off the side iron. Banks with it now. Tries to put it back up. Unable to get it, but steals it back and puts up a shot. Knocked down. Davis with it now. One more attempt. Shot does not go through, but he collects the foul. Foul's on number 25 for the Tigers. Ross, that's his first. And Taj will be shooting 2. First shot attempt is up. Rattles through. One more point for the Rams. One more shot coming.
Morgan, you'll be fine.
Second shot attempt is up and no good. Out of bounds on one of the Tigers. Score is 3-2 Rams. Banks to inbound. Gets it into Jefferson. Puts up a shot. Blocked, rebounded by Taj. Hudson with it, works it around. James FG with it. Back to Hudson, who drives in a little bit, kicks out to Banks, takes a long 3 there, follows his shot. Hudson's got it. Another shot up. Rebounded by the Tigers, but out of bounds. Rams will keep it down on their end here. Hudson gets the inbound, back to Banks, tries to pass it to Davis, gets hit. Shot is up, no good. Tigers have control of it and bring it back down court. Looking to set up their offense. Pass way down low to a Tiger player, puts up a shot, and that goes through. 3-4 Tigers. Tigers put on a little bit of pressure as the Rams try to get it out of their zone, get it across half court. Davis with it on the far wing, puts up a 3. Off the back iron to one of the Tiger players, who brings it up the court. Passes to a Tiger player. Tiger player slips there. The ball rolls out of bounds, and it'll be the Rams' ball. Banks inbounds to Hudson from deep in their baseline. Gets it to Davis across midcourt. Tigers putting a little bit of pressure on. Got a foul here. That was on number 21, Spencer, for the Tigers. James FG brings it up for the Rams. Banks with it now, back to FG. Takes a 3, and splash, that goes through. 3 points for James FG. Score is 6-4 Rams. 4 minutes and 50 seconds left here in the first quarter. Tigers work the ball on their far baseline. Rams put on some pressure here. Number 4 dribbles around. Gets it into 25 for the Tigers in the paint. Puts up a shot. Rebounded by Jefferson. Banks gets it across half court to James FG. Puts up another 3. Off the front iron. Rebounded by one of the Tigers. Brought back up. Pressure put on by the Rams. Tigers get it in the paint. There's a whistle and traveling is called on one of the Tigers. Hudson with it now for the Rams. Gets it over to Banks. Gets it across the half court. Drives in. Passes to Jefferson. Shot is up. Does not fall for Jefferson, but he collects a foul. That was on number 20, Lewis. That's his first. Jaden Jefferson Yeager will be shooting 2. First shot attempt is up. Off the side iron, no good.
Oh! Yeah. I know. It took me a minute to realize who you were talking about.
One more shot attempt coming here. And I got a lane violation before the shot. And the ball's turned over. Score is 6-4 Rams. 3 minutes 55 seconds left in the first quarter. Tigers try to get it in deep. Deflected by a couple of Rams. Bounced around, putting pressure on. Hudson with it now. Up to Davis. Drives in the paint, puts up a shot off the front iron. Banks able to collect the rebound. Backs out, sets up the offense. Thinks about a three-point shot. Dribbles around, has a little bit of problem with his footing. Across to Jefferson. Pass is deflected. Tigers able to collect it and move it up the court. Try to get it low. Shot attempt was put up, but no good. Foul on number 22 for the Rams. Jaden Jefferson gets his first foul of the game called on him. 3 players sub in for the Tigers. Long, deep pass for the Tigers to inbound the ball. Number 25 for the Tigers drives in the lane, loses the handle. Banks is able to collect it and move it up for the Rams. Drives in, puts up a shot. Off the backboard, no good. Tigers bring it back up. Layup attempt does not fall for the Tigers. Able to get a second chance attempt. And off that offensive rebound, they're able to score points and tie it up here. 6-all. A little bit of a problem inbounding the ball. Tigers able to collect it. Put up a shot, no good. Banks collects the rebound. Tie ball game here. 2 minutes and 36 seconds left in the first quarter. Rams have it in their offensive zone. Hudson passes it in to Jefferson. Puts up a shot. Does not fall. Jefferson able to collect the rebound. Gets it back up and it falls. 2 more points for the Rams. 8-6 lead here for the Rams. 2 minutes and 18 seconds left. Tigers with it. In number 30 on the edge of the paint there. Bounces off the rim. Banks has got it. Works it up to Hudson. Puts up a long 3. Off the iron. Rebounded by a Tiger. Bring it up the court. Looking to drive the lane. Goes up strong. And an offensive foul here on the Tigers. That was on number 25, Ross, his second. The Rams defense able to stand tough there, take the charge, and turn the ball over. Rams have a 2-point lead here. 1 minute 56 seconds left in the first quarter. Rams trying to get the ball up the court. Tigers put on pressure. Rams are able to get it across the half-court line. James FG with it now. Left open, puts up a 3 off the front iron. Shot does not fall. Rebounded by a Tiger. Griffin brings the ball up here, loses the handle. James FG with some strong defensive pressure, able to force the shot. A jump ball called here. Possession arrow goes to the Rams. Rams lead by 2. Minute 30 left here. Dewan Thomas now has it. Across to Chase Hudson. Tigers keeping up the pressure. Officials call a foul here on number 23 for the Tigers, Brown. That's his first. Dewan Thomas with it for the Rams. Gets it across half court. Back to Hudson, looking for options here. Gets it to Banks. Banks in low to Davis. Puts a shot up and fouls. Count the shot and the foul. Fouls on number 11, Texter Scott for the Tigers. Tajden Davis will be shooting 1 free throw attempt. Shot is up
Taj completes the three-point play. It's 11-6 Rams. Tigers get it across half court, trying to set up their offense. Long three-point attempt taken off the back iron. Tigers collect the offensive rebound, put up another shot. Foul is called. Foul's on number 21, Tajden Davis. That's his first of the game. Under a minute left to play in this first quarter. Score is 11-6. First free throw attempt is up and goes through for the Tigers. Second free throw attempt goes up. Does not fall. Collected by the Rams. Davis brings it up here. Across to Chase Hudson. Davis with it now. Looking to drive. Back to Hudson. Across to Banks. Banks into the lane. Loses the handle. Has to back out. Across to Hudson. Drives to the elbow. Puts up a shot. Blocked by one of the Tigers. Thomas with it. Brings it back out. Into Jefferson. Loses the handle. Davis has got it in the paint. Puts up a shot. Shot does not fall, but he is fouled. Going back to the line to shoot two. Foul was on a Tiger. Davis shooting two.
14.
Foul's on number 14, Francis for the Tigers. First free throw attempt is no good for Davis. One more shot coming. Free throw attempt is up. In and out for Davis. Score is 11-7. 16 seconds left here. Tigers get it in low. Shot is deflected. Banks collects it. Brings it up with 9 seconds left. Moving fast. Loses the handle. Tigers will get possession of the ball here with 6 seconds left in the first quarter. Last couple seconds here of the first quarter. Three-point attempt up, in and out. Hudson's got it. That's the end of the first quarter with the Rams leading the Tigers 11-7. We'll have a short break in the action.
I'm going to get her tomorrow. We actually get giraffe compared to the other sixth graders. I know, it's hard to believe. I mean, I thought you were in 7th grade, so. I don't see you shoving anywhere.
Down in Broward County where the shooting started is one high school town.
Players come back on the court as we get set back up for action here to start the second quarter. Tigers with the ball. Inbound and bring it up into the offensive zone. Rams put pressure on the far baseline, able to deflect the pass. Davis brings it up. Hudson's got it on the far wing. Davis with it on the three-point line. Dewan Thomas has got it for the Rams. They look set up their offense. Hudson works it around. Looking to drive the lane. Puts up a three. Off the back iron. High rebound. Foul call on one of the Rams. Second foul on Tajden Davis. Griffin inbounds the ball and brings it up the court. Into the paint, puts up a shot for number 30, deflected. 2 deflections by the Rams there. Banks swats it out of bounds. Tigers inbounding from underneath their basket. put up a three-point attempt. Bounces around and rattles through. 3 points for the Tigers. 1 point ball game lead for the Rams. Banks with it as he moves it up the court. D1 puts up a three. Goes through for D1 Thomas. Stretches the lead to 4 for the Rams. Rams looking to set up a defense here to deny the inbound pass. Force the Tigers to keep it on the outside. Pass stolen by Chase Hudson, who brings it up the court. Knocked out of his hands. The Rams will be inbounding from underneath their basket. They have a 4-point lead with 5 minutes and 41 seconds left here in the second quarter. Griffin substitutes 4 players. Tony Harper in the game. Banks inbounds it. Puts up a shot. Deflected, was able to collect his own rebound. Banks sets up the offense for the Rams. Davis with it now on the far wing. Looks to drive in, is able to get into the paint. Puts up a shot up off the glass and through. 2 more points for Davis. Rams lead by 6. Tigers put up a 3-point off the back iron. Davis covers the rebound and brings it up the court. Tigers putting on some pressure, able to steal the ball away. Davis able to get it back. Timeout called by Coach King here for the Rams. Five minutes and 2 seconds left in the second quarter. We have a 6-point ball game. Rams lead 16-10.
They dropped from that cheerleader. Probably wouldn't do that one anymore.
Todd, you have 2 fouls.
That's right. I know, I forgot this whole drive.
Kawan Banks will be inbounding for the Rams. Gets it to D1 Thomas, back to Banks. D1's got it and flips it around to the far wing. Tony Harper put up that three. Get it back in the paint. Jaden Jefferson's able to keep it alive under there. Back to Banks, puts up a shot. Off the back iron, bounces up and through. 2 more points for the Rams. 8-point lead for the Rams. They come back and set up defense here on this end of the court. Tigers looking to crack that defense, trying to get some points on the board here. Pass into the paint is deflected, but the Tigers able to recover and keep it alive. Working it around the perimeter. Driving the baseline. Rams are able to steal it and work it up the court. Have a foul called here.
Morgan, Sarah.
Foul's on number 4 for the Tigers. Brown with his first of the game. D1 Thomas will be shooting a 1-and-1 here.
Yeah. Morgan, why don't you just go down there and take pictures? We're not going to get hit. Then you'll have the head.
First shot attempt is up and good for D1 Thomas. One more attempt for this trip to the free throw line for Thomas. Second attempt is up. Bounces in and out. Deflected out of bounds by a Ram. Tigers will have it. They bring it up the court here.
You live a brave life, my friend.
Tigers trying to get inside to the paint here, able to drive the baseline and get in, but traveling is called on the Tigers. Rams have a 9-point lead here with 3 minutes and 53 seconds left in the first half. Tigers put pressure on the inbound play. Rams get it across, but lose the handle and turn it over. Tigers driving in the paint here, puts up a shot. Off the rim, rebound fought for, whistle. Fouls on number 3, Kawan Banks, his first of the ball game. Officials call that one a shooting foul. Number 21, Spencer, for the Tigers will be shooting 2. First shot attempt is up. Goes through for the Tigers. They're on the board here in this second quarter. Chase Hudson in for the Rams. Second shot attempt is up, off the back iron. Rebound fought over, collected by the Rams and brought back up. 8-point ball game. Rams lead with 3 minutes and 30 seconds left here. Davis drives the paint, puts a shot up, collects his own rebound, up and again. Bounced around. Banks has got it. Jefferson with it now, off the glass and through. 2 more points for the Rams. 10-point ball game. 3 minutes and 15 seconds left in the second quarter. Griffin looking to get into the paint, drives hard. Have a foul on one of the Rams.
Bro, why is the camera so low?
Fouls on number 22, Jaden Jefferson Yeager. That's his second. Number 25, Ross, will be shooting 2 here. First one is up. Clangs around and does not go through. One more attempt coming. Second shot attempt is up and goes through for the Tigers. 9-point ball game. Rams lead 21-12. 3 minutes and 4 seconds. Tigers putting strong pressure on this inbounds play. Thomas to inbound for the Rams. 5-second violation on the Rams and will turn the ball over. Tigers press was able to affect the Rams there. Tigers to inbound from underneath their basket. Inbound with a quick 3 put up. Attempt off the back iron. Rebounded by the Tigers. Worked around off the rim. Into the paint. Tigers able to collect another offensive rebound. Ball fought over. Bounced off a Ram foot, and the Tigers will maintain possession. Griffin looks to inbound, long inbound pass. Tigers trying to set up their offense. Get it into the paint, but deflected around. Davis able to get the ball, drives the lane, puts up a shot. Ball is deflected out of bounds. Rams inbound the ball. Work it into the side there. Chase Hudson puts up a shot. Off the back iron and collected by the Tigers. They bring it up the court. Strong pass. Down to the baseline. Bounces off a Tiger and out of bounds. Rams will have the ball. 9-point lead with 2 minutes and 21 seconds. Tigers steal the inbound pass. Able to get a shot up. Offensive rebound, goes up again, and is fouled. Fouls on number 5, Chase Hudson, his first of the game. Number 25, Ross, will be going to the line to shoot 2 for the Tigers. 2 minutes and 18 seconds left here. First shot attempt is up and no good. One more coming for Ross. Coming. Shot is up. Bounces off the back iron. Rebounded by Thomas. Having to fight for it there to maintain possession. Banks has got it for the Rams and brings it across midcourt. Rams set up their offense. Banks to drive the lane, puts up a shot, rattles up, rebounded by a Tiger. Tigers work it up the court. Get it in and back out. Trying to work the ball in the paint to Ross, able to deflect it. Banks with it now. James FG gets it all the way across the timeline. Sets up the offense. Thomas with it for the Rams. Back to Banks. In the paint to Davis. Pass attempts denied. 3-point attempt for Thomas. Off the near iron. Collected by Davis. Goes back up with the offensive rebound. Rattles through for Davis. 2 more points for Tajden Davis. He's been strong on those offensive rebounds this game. Score is 23-12 Rams. In the paint for the Tigers. James FG with the deflection. Chase Hudson drives, puts up a shot. Rebounded by the Tigers. Tigers bring it back up the court. That fast back and forth paced action. Pass was deflected off one of the Tigers. Goes out of bounds. The Rams will have it on their far baseline. Hudson with it up to Banks. Thomas with it, drives the lane, kicks out to Davis, who puts up a shot. Rattles through for Davis. 2 more points for Tajden Davis. Under a minute left to play. 25-12 Rams. Tigers try to get into the paint. And D1 Thomas deflects the pass into the paint, knocks it out of bounds. Tigers inbound. Long inbound pass for the Tigers. Tigers looking to set up their offense. James FG defending. 3-point attempt put up. In and out. Collected by Thomas. Hudson's got it here. Under 20 seconds left in this first half. Rams set up their offense. Hudson looking for the play. 8 seconds left. Hudson drives the lane. Traveling called on Chase Hudson there. Griffin defense was able to stuff the ball and Chase Hudson traveled. Last shot coming for the Tigers most likely. Shot put up. Off the glass high. And no good for the Rams. And that's the end of the first half with the Rams leading 25-12.
All right. I heard there was some Tigers in the house tonight. Any Tigers in the house? All right. But I noticed it's the Rams house. Let me make some noise, Rams. Let's give it up for our chickens that inside.
All right, we get set back up here for action. Start the second half of the ball game. Rams lead 25-12. 7 minutes on the clock. Rams will inbound. Chase Hudson with it for the Rams.
They're called baskets.
James FG with it on the near wing here.
Camera up.
Back to Hudson, puts up a long three. Off the front iron, fought over.
Can't see the ball.
Deflected out of bounds by a Tiger.
Thank you.
Banks will inbound for the Rams. Gets it into Hudson. Drives in, tries to put up a shot, deflected by a Tiger. Tigers have it, drive the lane, fast break. Easy layup for the Tigers. 11-point ball game as the Rams lead 25-14. Hudson's got it, pass cross court to James FG. Kicks it back to Hudson. Davis with it now, looking to drive in, gets into the lane, puts up a shot. Is fouled. Foul was on number 25, Ross.
Caitlin,
that's his third of the game. Rams to inbound. Gets it to. Shot goes up. Does not fall. Rebounded by the Rams. Davis puts it up and through. 2 more points for Tajden Davis. 11-point ball game with 6 minutes and 6 seconds left in the third quarter. Rams lead 27-14. 13-point ball game, actually. Have a foul on a Ram player.
It really does.
Griffin's able to rebound it, trying to work it in. Drives in the paint. A lot of contact there, put up a shot. Rebound collected by Jaden Jefferson, brings it up. Chase Hudson with it for the Rams. Davis has got it on the far wing, a little bit too far, steps out of bounds. Tigers will have the ball. Rams looking to put the press on here. Tigers able to inbound it. Rams are able to keep the pressure on, trying to deny them an easy trip up the court. Traveling on a Tiger. The Rams press a little bit too strong there for the Tigers to handle, and they turn the ball over. Hudson's got it. Drives the lane, puts up a floater, and it goes through for Chase Hudson. Tigers bring it up the court. Looking to set up their offense. Get it into the edge of the paint, put up a shot. Rebounded by Banks, brings it up. Driving all the way, puts up a shot. Does not fall, but he collects the foul. Fouls on number 20 for the Tigers, Lewis, his second. Kawan Banks will be shooting 2 for the Rams. Current lead is 15 points with 5 minutes and 5 seconds left here in the third quarter. First shot attempt is up. Nothing but net there for Banks. 16-point lead for the Rams. One more shot coming. Second shot up and through for Banks as well. Perfect 2 for 2 on that trip. Rams put pressure on, trying to deny the inbound pass. Traveling on the Tigers again. That press causing all kinds of problems for the Tigers. Rams lead by 17 with 5 minutes and 1 second left here in the third quarter. Chase Hudson with it. Tigers putting a little bit of pressure on themselves. James Efty puts up a 3, rattles in and out. Rebounded for a second there by a Ram, but lost it to a Tiger. Tigers able to bring it up. Work in the far corner, trying to drive the baseline. Shot attempt up and under, no good. Banks drives it back, dishes to Davis, rattles off. A lot of contact there. Last touch by a Tiger.
Is it Caitlin?
Officials looking for a towel to wipe up
I know. I was
some of the sweat off the floor.
I was literally getting that.
Banks to inbound for the Rams. Long inbounds to Chase Hudson. Dangerously close to that half-court line. Puts up a three. Swish! 3 points for Chase Hudson. Rams putting on some strong pressure here. Tigers able to drive the lane. A little bit of contact. Lost the handle, but collects it back. Deflected, pass attempt deflected out of bounds by a Ram. Strong defense there for Chase Hudson after putting up the three. Tigers take a 3-point attempt, and they're able to collect that. Trading 3-pointers here in the ball game. Score is 34-17 Rams. Banks with it. Pressure put on by the Tigers. Kicks it to Hudson. Have a traveling call on Chase Hudson. Score is 34-17 Rams. Tigers inbounding the ball here. Get it across midcourt. Get it into the paint. Trying to get it down low, but pass is deflected. Davis comes up with it. Drives the lane. Loses the handle. Foul called on one of the Tigers. Nope. Guess we're just calling it. Tiger deflected the ball out of bounds. Nobody received a foul on that play. Banks to inbound for the Rams. Long inbounds pass to Hudson. Brings it back up the court. Back to Banks. Inlet a pass deflected by a Tiger. Davis has got it. James FG looking to work it around. Back to Banks to Hudson. Thinks about a three. Inlet pass to Jefferson. Shot attempt up and good for Jaden Jefferson Yeager. Score is 36-17 Rams. Tigers put up a 3-point off the back iron. Banks able to collect the long rebound and drives it up the lane. Loses the handle. Out of bounds on a Tiger. 19-point lead here for the Tigers. Or for the Rams, excuse me. Tigers able to deflect that fast break attempt. Knock it out of bounds. Rams will inbound from underneath their basket. Dewan Thomas enters the game for the Rams. 3 minutes and 5 seconds left here in the third quarter. Officials clean up the court and are ready to play here. Banks inbounds to Jefferson. Shot attempt is up. Fouled by a Tiger. Fouls on number 30 for the Tigers.
I don't even know how to pronounce that.
Jaden Jefferson to the line to shoot two. First attempt up. Off the back iron and rattles through. One more shot coming. Second attempt is short. 20-point lead for the Rams. 37-17. Tigers put up a three off the iron. Jefferson able to collect the rebound. Traveling on the collection of the rebound for Jaden Jefferson. Yeager turns the ball over to the Tigers. Tigers to inbound. Long inbounds play. Bring it back up the court. Set up their offense. Trying to get it into the paint. Pass attempt to the paint goes out of bounds. Banks to inbound for the Rams. Hudson's got it now. Back to Banks. Gets it up the court. Drives the lane. Able to whiz by a couple Tigers. Shot attempt put up. but there was a Tiger defender in the way. Juan Banks called with a charge. That'll be his second foul for the game. Rams put on some pressure here as the Tigers bring it up the court. Shot attempt collected by a Ram. Thomas brings it up the court, swings it to Hudson. Did not establish himself in the other half of the court, so over and back is called on the Rams. Tigers to inbound the ball here from midcourt. 2 minutes and 28 seconds left here in the third quarter. Rams lead by 20. Tigers set up their offense, work the ball around, looking for an inlet pass, deflected by Banks. Brings up the court, pass to Hudson. Slows it down a little bit, waits for teammates, back to Davis. Hudson's got it now. The Rams set up their offense. Banks has got it on the far wing, puts up a three. Shot attempt, no good. Rebounded by the Tigers. Stolen by Hudson, brings it back up. Thinks to drive for a second there, but backs it back out. Takes out a three off the front iron. Tigers have it. Fast break, push up the court. Shot is off the near iron. Rebounded by Dewan Thomas to Davis. Shot is up. Shot does not fall, but he is fouled. Fouls on number 30 for the Tigers. Tajden Davis will be going to the line to shoot two. Kamakia. All right, fouls on number 30, Kamakia for the Tigers. First free throw attempt is up and through for Davis. One more free throw coming for Davis here. Shot attempt up. Off the back iron, a little too strong. Rebounded by Banks. Tries to pass it off to one of the teammates, but it goes out of bounds. 21-point lead here for the Rams. 38-17. Tigers able to get it up the court, put up a shot. And that shot falls for the Tigers. Score is 38-19. Rams lead. Hudson brings it up the court. Dishes to Davis. Davis drives the lane. Shot does not fall, but he is fouled again. Fouls on number 14, Francis for the Tigers. Tajden Davis back to the line, shooting two. First free throw attempt is up. Off the front iron. That one does not fall for Davis. One more shot coming for Davis here on this trip to the free throw line. Second shot is up. Off the back iron. Davis not able to come away with anything on that trip to the free throw line. Rams are able to collect. Tigers have it on their end of the court. Having some trouble in the far corner. Drives it into the lane. Jefferson with the steal, but got back by a Tiger. Tigers able to steal the rebound from Jaden Jefferson. Tigers put up a three, in and out. Rebounded by Jaden Jefferson. Hudson's got it, brings it up the court under a minute to play in the third quarter. 19-point lead for the Rams. Rams take a second to set up their offense. Hudson begins to drive, thinks about it. Still working the baseline. Tigers put on a press. Banks with it now, drives in. Loses the handle, but it was deflected out of bounds by a Tiger. Banks will be inbounding with 16 seconds left on the clock here in the third quarter. 19-point lead for the Tigers. Jaden Jefferson was the intended target on that inbounds play. Ball goes off his foot, out of bounds. Tigers inbound.
You can wear basketball shoes outside of the basketball court.
Tigers inlet pass. Put up a shot. Davis takes a long three out of bounds on the Rams. 0.2 seconds left here in the third quarter. Tyler Long in the game for the Rams. Tigers are able to get the pass in the court before the buzzer goes off. I don't think the shot would have counted if it would have fallen, but it does not. And that's the end of the third quarter with the Rams leading 38-19. We'll have a quick break before we start the fourth quarter.
Yes, I have those shoes. They're too small now.
Rams lead by 19.
Because they were nice shoes, so I bought them. You can wear basketball shoes not in basketball. They don't fit in. Well, number 14 on their team, like, that shoes. I wore them like all of the first semester. And I just put it right there. Maybe she's one of our 5 viewers. 5 viewers? Yes. We hit an all-time low lately with the last 2 home games. Probably because they're at home, but...
Getting set back up for action here in the fourth quarter. 19-point lead for the Rams. Tigers will be inbounding the ball. Tigers set up their offense. Trying to work the ball into the paint. Get into number 25. Shot deflected by Jaden Jefferson. Rebounded by the Tigers, who work it around. Number 11, Texter Scott for the Tigers, puts up a shot, and it falls. Inbound pass for the Rams, a little too strong. Goes out of bounds on the far sideline. Tigers try to work it into the paint. Pass deflected by Dewan Thomas. Davis has got it for the Rams. Leaves it for Chase Hudson to bring it up. Banks kicks it to Dewan on the far side. 3-point attempt is up and through for Dewan Thomas. 20-point ball game again. Tigers able to get the ball in the paint to number 25. Stripped by a Ram. Davis has got it, trying to drive back up the court. Gets it across the timeline. Gets it into Thomas. Nice layup for Thomas there. 22-point lead for the Rams. 5 minutes and 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Rams putting on some defensive pressure here. Shot attempt for the Tigers. Up and no good. Rebounded by Davis. Brings it up. Kicks it back to Hudson. Thomas with it now for the Rams. Works it around back to Hudson. Banks with it. Takes a long three off the iron. Rebounded by Davis. Shot attempt is up. Rebounded by a Tiger who brings it up. Thinks about a shot. Loses the handle, but another Tiger is able to collect the ball. Inlet pass deflected. Thomas has got it for the Rams. Fought with a Tiger, able to keep it loose. Davis thinks about a three. Spins and drives, puts up a two. 2 Tigers fight for the rebound, and they deflect it out of bounds. 22-point lead here for the Rams with 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Banks will be inbounding for the Rams. Inbound pass to Jaden Jefferson, puts up a shot. Easy points there for Jaden Jefferson. 24-point lead for the Rams. Tigers try to pass it through. Defensive pressure put on by the Rams, able to cause some miscommunication there by the Tigers. And they turn the ball over. Banks brings it up for the Rams, kicks it to Davis. Underneath the basket, shot is up and through. 2 more points for Tajden Davis. Foul on number 5, Chase Hudson of the Rams. Trying to defend the Tigers as they come up the court.
Missed one.
That's actually the 3rd foul on Chase Hudson there. Tigers take a 3-point attempt off the back iron. Rebounded by Jefferson. James FG with it now for the Rams. Brings it across the timeline, kicks it to Thomas. Thomas to Banks, to Davis. Puts up a 3, a little short. Thomas able to collect the rebound. Gets it back to Banks. Foul on the Tigers. Number 4, Brown with the foul there for the Tigers. Four minutes and 11 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Rams lead 47-21. That's the 7th team foul on the Tigers, putting the Rams in the single bonus territory, so they'll be shooting 1-1 the rest of the way out.
That was really bad.
.26 lead for the Rams here. Kawan Banks to the line to shoot 1-1, excuse me. First shot attempt is up and through. One more attempt coming for Kawan Banks on this trip. Second shot attempt. Up. Rattles around and falls for Kawan Banks. 2 for 2 on that trip. 28-point lead for the Rams. James FG deflects the inbound pass, the Tigers able to hang on to it and bring it up the court. Pass deflected, Thomas with it to Banks. Banks drives in, puts the layup. He's fouled. Fouls on number 4, Brown for the Tigers. 3rd on him. Kawan Banks back to the line, shooting 2 this time for sure. First shot attempt, rolls in and out. One more free throw attempt coming for Banks.
Picked up on a lot of his little lingo.
Second shot, up and falls. 29-point lead for the Rams. Ball fought over, able to collect it. Rams were able to steal the ball and hang on to it. Foul on number 4, Brown for the Tigers. Dewan Thomas back to the line, will be shooting 2. 1-1. First shot attempt is up. Rebound collected by a Tiger. They bring it up the court. Number 22 for the Tigers. Able to put the shot up and through on that layup. Rams inbound. Davis has got it. Banks able to collect it. Traveling on Kawan Banks there for the Rams. Turns the ball over with 3 minutes and 45 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Score is 50-23 Rams. Number 13, Tony Harper, enters the game for the Rams.
Oh, we lost a viewer. Down to 7. Finally, it's your turn.
Tigers to inbound. Rams putting on some pressure. Able to get the ball. Tigers drive the lane. Foul called on the Rams. Foul's on number 13, Tony Harper for the Rams. That's his first of the ball game. Number 22, Singleton will be shooting 2 for the Tigers. First shot is up, no good. One more coming here. Second shot attempt up and through. 26-point game. 26-point lead for the Rams. Davis on the drive. Puts up a shot deflected out of bounds by the Tigers. 3 minutes and 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Rams lead by 26. Banks to inbound from underneath his basket. Gets it to Jefferson. Turnaround shot put up off the back iron. Offensive rebound by Davis. Takes it up strong. Able to collect his own rebound, but has it stripped there. Fought over. Possession arrow points to the Rams, so we'll keep it on this end of the court. Banks to inbound again for the Rams. Thomas has got it. Banks thinks about a 3. Dribbles around. Thomas has got it. Swings it around to Davis. Ends the paint to Jefferson. Tries to kick it back out. Goes off a Ram player and out of bounds. Tigers to inbound. Bring it up the court. 3-point attempt up. Off the side iron. Rebounded by Banks. Ball brought back up by Banks. Rams set up their offense. Davis with it now for the Rams. Long pass to Thomas. Puts up a 3. Goes through. Nothing but net there for DeJuan Thomas. 29-point lead for the Rams. Timeout called by the Tigers. Get ready to start action back up here in the fourth quarter. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in the game. Rams lead by 29.
I'm driving work at home, so we'll be able to talk about it next.
Tigers get it up across midcourt. Setting up their offense. On the near wing here. Looking for an inbound pass. Get it into the paint. Deflected out of bounds by Jaden Jefferson Yeager. He's able to swat that shot attempt.
Great shot.
Tigers inbound the ball.
I don't have to worry about the Kiwi slide anymore.
Tigers looking for a 3-point shot up off the back iron. They're able to rebound the ball and keep it alive. Try to get it into the paint here for the Tigers. Kick it back out. Another 3-point attempt up off the iron. Antron Reynolds able to collect the rebound. Jeremiah Stevens sets up the offense. Tony Harper's got it for the Rams. Back to Stevens. Tyler Long had it there for a second, but lost it. Tigers able to bring it up the court. Have a foul called on number 25, Antron Reynolds, his first of the game. Minute 39 left here in the fourth quarter. 29-point game. Rams lead by 29. Tigers get it into the paint, shot up. Not able to go through. Got a foul here on one of the Tigers. Number 13, Tony Harper, was fouled on the rebound attempt. Fouls on number 15, Hawkins, for the Tigers, his first of the ball game. 9 team fouls for the Tigers. Tony Harper's first free throw attempt off the back iron does not fall. One more coming. Second attempt up and through. Rams lead by 30. Tigers get it up across midcourt, set up their offense. Pass attempt denied. Shot is up for the Tigers. No good. Brought back up by the Rams. Jeremiah Stevens with it. Back to Tony Harper. Strong inlet pass to Antron Reynolds. A little too strong there. Goes through his hands and out of bounds. Clock continues to run. Under a minute to go here. Rams lead by 30 in this game. Last home stand for the Rams in the regular season. Shot attempt up off the back iron, out of bounds on a Ram. Tigers will be inbounding from underneath their basket. Number 5 for the Tigers collects it to number 10, puts up a 3. In and out. Rebounded by the Rams, able to control it and bring it up the court. Jeremiah Stevens sets up the offense for the Rams. Rams lead by 30 here with 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Antron Reynolds puts up a 3 off the iron and no good. That should be the end of the ball game. The clock runs out. Rams lead by 30. Rams finished the 2018 season home games, undefeated in their home games this season. One more game coming for the Rams.
Alrighty, that's a night.